Hey, it's Deborah from CreateWithCompassion.com. I'm Journey Coach Leader number 9395, and today I wanted to share with you the creation of the third card from the February 2018 Bloom Box called Spread Happiness. This is the stamp set that you receive in the Bloom Box kit. You also get the cardstock and embellishments needed to create 4 cards. The February 2018 Bloom Box has a optional coordinating die that is available while supplies last. So today is the last day to purchase the Bloom Box kit. That also includes the directions on how to create these 4 cards. Once February 2018 ends, then the stamp set and coordinating die are available separately while supplies last. So let's just take a quick look at the card I'm going to share with you today. This says Sweet Friend, and on the inside, Grateful for You. And of course, I made my envelope to coordinate. So let's go ahead and create with compassion. I just love this stamp set, and I love the sentiments, and I like how the dies cut out the sentiments. So before we get busy crafting, I just want to share with you what the sentiments look like when they are die cut, because I think it's just pretty. I just find it pretty. And then the other one I'll be using on the card. So I just really like the way the dies cut that out. I love the font on those. So anyway, okay, so let's get started. This is a piece of Lavender Fusion, and we've got some lemon drop and some whipped cream cardstock. Now they're doing some random stamping on the back of that, and they used Pretty Pansy ink, but the purple ink that I have is Grape Fusion, which it looks beautiful. So we're gonna go ahead and finish that. I started random stamping already, but wanted to finish it up with you. So I've got the double flower and the single flower already on some blocks. We'll get this flower inked up. Now my yellow piece is going to be kind of over in this area, just so I kind of know what that's going to look like, so I know somewhat kind of where I want to put some of these flowers here. So I'm just going to come in there, and let's see, I think I'm going to do this flower again, maybe over in this area here. And let's go ahead, bring this flower in, and I think I'm gonna, I think on their sample, they probably have some upside down. I don't know, but I just don't know if I can do that. So let me see here what I want to do. I do want this flower kind of there, so I think I'm gonna be safe if I stamp it there, because this is gonna cover that mess up. So good. And let's see, what do I want over over in here? I think I kind of worked myself into a situation where I have kind of but you know what? I think that's going to be quite all right, because adding my sentiment there, that's might end up being okay. I think that's going to end up being okay. I am going to put a little bit there. I think I might just kind of put just the flower there. So what I did was I didn't put my stamp down completely. I just put pressure on those petals there, because this is going to hide that. I didn't want that spot too empty. And then just going to ink up a little bit of this flower there, and just a little bit there. Alright, so that is my panel, and I'm so tempted to sponge the edges. I think I will. I think I will. I'm sorry. This is gonna take just a few moments, not that long. But I'm just gonna sponge the edges here. Real quick, tap tap, swipe swipe on all four sides of this beautiful cardstock. There we go. Just adds a little something something. Alright, so I'm going to move that out of the way, and I've already stamped the single flower on my envelope in the bottom left, and then I colored it with the Color Splash pencils. This is my card base. It's a whipped cream card base, and I already folded it in half. I'm gonna open it up, and I have grateful for you sentiment that I want to put in the inside of this card. So I'm just gonna put it in the top, kind of centered up near the top there. So we'll just put a little bit of the Easy Glide on the back of this panel here and attach it to the front. You could pop it up with some foam squares, but I am just going to have it be flat on my card base, and that does not look straight to me. So let's try this again. There we go, that looks better. So I can set that off to the side, and I've got the single flower stamped with black licorice ink and the double flower stamped with black licorice ink. Now, like I mentioned before, you just get the cardstock and embellishments and stamps. So this is the Journey Color Splash pencils. There's 48 watercolor pencils, and that's what I'm going to use to just color my images here. And I'm going to color this flower the same way I colored this one. So I'm going to bring in my pencils here, and let's do the green leaves and stuff first. So I'm going to start with number 18, and I'm just going to, in a circular motion, lay down some of this light green color on the leaves and stem. And I'm not going to do any watercoloring. I'm just using these pencils like regular old colored pencils. But I am going to add more color to them. And then I'm going to take number 19 and just kind of bring in more green. And this is just going to be kind of circular motion as well. Just to that entire leaf and stem. There we go, and you can kind of see the tone change there. Now this is number 20. I'm just gonna kind of go along the edge here just to add kind of some dimension, kind of some shading. So just kind of like where the artists put that line, I'm just going to add some of that, and then I'm going back in with number 18, and I'm just going to, with circular motion, go over that entire leaf. I think it kind of helps blend it a little bit. Now this is not the Color Burst pencils. Those blend very well. I don't have them yet. They are on my to get list, on my want list, my wish list, my I gotta have it list. But I think the watercolor pencils do a pretty good job of blending and stuff. Oh, that is just too much light for you. Anyway, so all right, then I'm just going to use 43 for the center of my flower there. I was hoping you could kind of see it closer up, but that's all right. And then for my flower, I'm going to use number 17. I'm just going to, and with the circular motion again, real quickly, just put down some yellow. And this is kind of a bright yellow, and I thought in order for it to match the lemon drop color of the cardstock that it needed just a little bit more of an orangey color. So we will add a little bit more of that orangey color in just a few moments. Just going to add a foundation of color here with number 17 of the watercolor Journey Splash. And then I have number 14 here, and to me that gave it just enough of an orangey. I'm just going to do kind of light circular motion, more kind of a little bit more at the base of the petals, and as I move out a little bit less. I don't notice a whole lot of difference doing that, but I notice a slight difference. So, and you can see it's kind of changing the color there, and then I'm going to just go over all the petals again with number 17. I think it just kind of helps smooth it out a little bit, blends it in, doing that circular kind of motion, and I'm not pressing hard. And there is our panel all ready to go on. We're pretty much ready to put the card together. I'm going to just put some Easy Glide adhesive on the back of this lemon drop piece here. And that's going to go over here on the left side of the card. And then they included the paper clip and some whipped cream thread or twine, and so I just tied a bow on that paper clip, and I'm going to go ahead and put that paper clip on my cardstock now so that I'll know where it needs to be, so that my foam square doesn't interfere with it. So now I'll get some foam squares, and I've got some medium foam squares somewhere. Here we go. So we'll put some of these on the back of this piece. I'm just gonna trim this one. Make sure that's where I want my paper clip, and I'm just going to put half on each side of that paper clip. And you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to do this piece here. They've got a little piece of whipped cream sparkle tape. So that goes onto this piece. Let's see. Looks like it's kind of near the bottom. Goes onto this piece of whipped cream cardstock, and then you just trim that at about a 45-degree angle. And let's put adhesive on that. And let's see if I can just kind of slide that in. It's kind of a good thing I didn't put adhesive all around the sides of that lemon drop. Okay, now we're ready to put this on. So we'll just peel the backs off of this. And center it onto that lemon drop square. Bring my little twine around front. over just a little bit. I like to just lay it down real lightly. Once I'm satisfied, then I'll press. And let's trim these a little bit here. There we go. And then we have our sentiment, which I stamped Sweet Friend with black licorice ink, and then die cut that with the coordinating dies. And I'm just going to use some of the small foam squares to place that. Let's see, and I'll probably go up like maybe about like that, because I want some of my sparkle to show. So that's okay, that it's going to cover up some of my flower. For the card that they did, let's see, gonna cut one in half. Just put it about there. For the card that they did, they used the Choose Happy sentiment, but I wanted to put Sweet Friend, and it's going to be okay. Well, I hope I don't mess this up, but I just want this a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Maybe about, let's see. Yeah, I think about like there. There we go. And I already took the backings off of those. So let's put this Sweet Friend down about like that. There we go. And that is the third card from the February 2018 Bloom Box. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions regarding Fun Stamper's Journey, please don't hesitate to contact me at deborah@createwithcompassion.com. Have a wonderful day. Bye.